Hey everyone, and welcome back to Unhooked. I'm your host, Jackson Reed, and if you're feeling a little wired today, maybe even a tad restless, don't worry, you're not alone. We've all been there, that constant craving for the next hit of whatever feels good, whether it's scrolling through social media, binge watching that new show, or indulging in a little retail therapy. Ever feel like your brain is on autopilot, chasing that dopamine rush? Well, you're not just imagining things. There's actually some serious science behind this whole dopamine addiction thing. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of neurochemicals and how they shape our behaviors. We're going to break down the science behind dopamine addiction and uncover some practical strategies to help you reclaim control over your attention and your life. Think of this as your crash course in understanding your own brain, because knowing how it works is the first step to rewiring those addictive patterns. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Here are 5 key takeaways that will give you a whole new perspective on this. First off, dopamine isn't just some random chemical floating around in your brain. It's a powerful neurotransmitter. Think of it as your brain's little messenger, constantly sending signals to keep things running smoothly. And when it comes to pleasure and reward, dopamine is the superstar. When you do something enjoyable, like eating a delicious meal, achieving a goal, or simply spending time with loved ones, dopamine gets released, creating that feeling of euphoria and satisfaction. Your brain learns to associate those activities with happiness, making it more likely you'll repeat them. This, my friends, is the good stuff. But here's where things get tricky. We live in a world saturated with instant gratification. Every notification, every like, every quick scroll through social media, it all triggers a dopamine release. And over time, our brains become accustomed to this constant influx of feel-good chemicals. You know that feeling when you just can't put down your phone? That's dopamine hijacking your brain, pushing you to keep seeking out those fleeting rewards. Think about it like training your brain for a marathon. If you constantly feed it easy, sugary snacks, it'll become less and less satisfied with real nourishment. The same goes for dopamine. When we overstimulate our reward system with artificial triggers, we desensitize ourselves to genuine sources of happiness. And that's where the addiction comes in. We start craving more and more of those instant hits, constantly chasing that elusive feeling of satisfaction. But here's the catch, those artificial rewards are never enough. They leave us wanting more, creating a vicious cycle of dependence. So how do we break free from this dopamine trap? Well, it all starts with awareness. Recognizing those patterns, understanding why you're reaching for your phone every 5 minutes, and consciously choosing to engage in activities that bring genuine joy, that's the key. Let me tell you a story about Sarah. She was constantly glued to her phone, scrolling through social media, checking emails, playing mindless games. It was like she couldn't function without it. She felt anxious if her phone wasn't within reach and spent hours each day lost in the digital world. She knew it wasn't healthy, but breaking free felt impossible. Then one day, Sarah decided to take a break. No phones for 24 hours. She went for walks, read books, cooked a delicious meal, reconnected with friends. It was a struggle at first, but as the hours passed, she noticed something incredible. She felt more present, more relaxed, and more connected to the real world. Sarah realized that true happiness wasn't found in likes or notifications, but in genuine experiences and meaningful connections. That 24-hour break was a turning point for her. She started setting boundaries with technology, prioritizing activities that brought her joy, and rediscovering the simple pleasures of life. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. We're all trying to navigate this digital world and find balance in our lives. By understanding how dopamine works, we can make conscious choices to reclaim control over our attention and create a more fulfilling life. So here's your challenge. Take one small step today to break free from the dopamine addiction cycle. Put down your phone for 15 minutes, go for a walk in nature, engage in a conversation with someone you love, whatever helps you reconnect with the real world. And don't forget to share your experience with us. Let's create a community of support and inspiration as we navigate this together. Until next time, keep it real, keep it balanced, and remember, you've got this.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.